More than 21,000 volunteers around the world, the Loose Ends Project is solving an issue that many families have when they lose a loved one. New at 5, photojournalist Mike Kinney introduces us to one local volunteer and the two women who started the project to explain the Crafty solution.
I learned to knit when I was about 10 years old and learned to crochet a few years later in high school. My name's Lise Kaler. I am crocheting for the Loose Ends Project. The Loose Ends Project is a program that seeks to connect crafters, knitters, crocheters, sewers, quilters with families who've lost someone who also crafted. Crafting and volunteering have always gone hand in hand for me, and I haven't had an outlet for it in a while, so when I read about the Loose Ends program about a year ago, I knew I had to sign up as another opportunity to give. It's humbling and an honor to be able to do this for a family.
Loose Ends started about a year and a half ago. We had been thinking about the concept of matching volunteer finishers with projects that people have left behind after they've died.
Having been a crocheter and a knitter for a really long time, I've been approached by other people with that bag of stuff that you get when someone passes away. And I've had a lot of people come to me who don't know what to make of those projects say, hey, can you help me? This is stuff that was important to my mom and I don't want to just throw it out.
Like when you are making something for someone, it's a gesture of love. When that doesn't get finished, the opportunity for that is lost.
They want some help with these things. They want to honor the person who took the time to pick out that yarn or pick out that project.
So being able to connect finishers allows family members and friends to have that project. There's something amazing about just a tangible thing from somebody that you love who's either died or isn't well.
I met up with one of the family members who passed me this big blue box and said, we're not all sure what's in here, but here's the pattern that we knew it went with and what we found. Like I said, I've got probably 16 bags of 25 squares each. Some were already put into panels starting off, and some of them are just 25 squares on their own. What was left for me to do is to sew them all together.
They're really telling us how meaningful it is to their family for the thing to be done. Projects that have been sitting around for 40 years that are finally finished. Projects that, you know, we had a blanket that had holes in it and somebody was afraid to use it anymore because they didn't want to ruin it and they didn't know how to fix it. And being able to put that back into the family, into use in the family, and have that daily reminder of their grandmother was important.
There is something about being surrounded by that person's handwork that feels like love.
I will be very excited to give this back to them so they can have a cherished heirloom from their grandmother, and it'll be such a warm, big blanket. It'll feel like a big hug.
And our thanks to our photojournalist Mike Kinney for putting that together. If you'd like to help the Loose Ends Project, Joanne Fabrics is doing a roundup at the register during the month of February to help pay for craft supplies.
Have a similar